and welcome to Ethereal Ecology. My name is Kelly Janae, and today I'm going to guide you through a self-acceptance meditation. Self-acceptance is such an important quality to cultivate within ourselves. Having self-acceptance helps us to move past these barriers to going into deeper meditative states, which is essentially a state of communion with ourselves, which are much more than our human personalities, I assure you, and also communion with the divine, with the higher power, with the oneness of all that is. And being able to access that state of deep communion within ourselves, within our own bodies, is so important for our well-being, our health, and our happiness, because we can create an island of peace within our own bodies so that our well-being is not dependent on outer circumstances, so that we can cultivate that happiness, the joy, the peace, and that spiritual growth, the spiritual development within ourselves without needing anything outside of us to be any sort of way, and without anything inside of us being any sort of way. The truth is that we are perfectly imperfect. As humans, we are not meant to be perfect, and yet that is the perfection of all of it. So we're going to go into the self-acceptance meditation with that mindset that I am not meant to be perfect, and I already am perfect. And the divinity that created me, the divinity that is me, loves me and accepts me unconditionally for who I am. So today we are going to do our best to be that unconditionally loving and accepting divinity that we are, and really practice cultivating that skill so that we can access deeper states of peace and calm and communion with ourselves and with divinity, which will help us to have more joy, peace, happiness, and well-being in our lives. So find yourself a comfortable seat, either cross-legged on a cushion or on a chair with your feet firmly planted on the floor. You can also lay down for this meditation if you're sure that you will not fall asleep. Let's get started. Once you find your comfortable seat, gently close off your eyes, perhaps leaving just a sliver of light so that you can see the floor beneath you, the ground beneath you, keeping you centered in this earth reality. And begin to notice your breath. Starting here with the intention of self-acceptance, noticing the breath as a neutral observer. Whatever the breath is naturally doing is perfect. And as you watch your own breath, notice if it slows down at all, simply by being witnessed. Now focusing on the heart space, bring your attention there. Feeling the rise and the fall of your chest. And noticing how your heart feels today. Again, as the neutral observer, notice your heart. Is it calm? Is there anxiety in the heart? Perhaps there's tension in the upper back, the chest, or the shoulders. Perhaps there's sadness or grief in the heart. Or maybe it's hard to feel the heart at all. All is well. All is acceptable. Whatever's present in your heart space right now, simply be with it. Be with it. Like a mother would her infant child. Holding yourself in compassion. And instead of running away from any uncomfortable feelings in the heart space, see if you can actually go deeper into it with an energy of softening. Softening. Greet your discomfort and also your joy and your love, whatever is present, with as pure of compassion as you can. Give yourself permission to be kind to yourself in this moment. And notice what happens when you meet yourself with kindness and compassion, exactly where your heart is today. And as you go deeper into those discomforts, to dissolve them with softness, kindness, tenderness, and compassion, connect with them. Claim them as your own. If it is yours to hold, then that is your sacred gift from the universe. There is always something beautiful and sacred in all of the discomfort, all of the sensations that we feel. Approach yourself with reverence. All that I feel is completely acceptable. I accept all of myself. And if emotions need to release from the body, if you need to move a little bit or adjust your position or cry or scream, all is well, all is perfect. Trust what you need and accept exactly what your body is guiding you to do. Even if that is just sitting in silence, sitting with the discomfort, surrounding it with love. Now we expand this self-acceptance practice to the rest of our bodies and all that is within our bodies, including our emotions and including our soul. The deeper we go within ourselves, the more blissful we feel, because we are accessing the light of our higher self, of our soul, and of our pure, divine, self-accepting, unconditionally loving nature. So with the intention to go inward, to feel the whole body on a deep level, on a cellular level, moving past the skin and the muscles and the bones and the organs. See how deep you can go within yourself. Explore the depth, knowing that you are held in safety now. You are held in safety. The safety of your own self-acceptance. And as you intend to go deep within yourself, as if you are simply falling into the gravitational pull of the iron core of your inner self, notice whenever there is a block or tension that arises, or nervousness or fear, whatever the block is. Notice it and realize that this block is a defense because it is a part that we have rejected within ourselves. We have rejected ourselves. So accept the block, accept the part, accept the feeling. Meeting it with kindness, dissolving it with compassion, love, and self-acceptance. And if you meet a block that you just can't understand, forget understanding. Forget it. Let understanding go. Simply have the experience of noticing the blocks within yourself, to communing with your own self. And acknowledge that you now have the power to make a new choice, to accept yourself every step of the way, on every level, every part, regardless of understanding. Now let's sit in silence with the intention of going inward, of falling into ourselves safely, with an attitude of self-acceptance. If your mind starts to wander, notice if you're going outside of yourself rather than inside of yourself. Invert your attention inward. There is nothing to fear. There is nothing to fear inside of you. Feel free to stay with this meditation for as long as you like. And for now, we will close it out by noticing, acknowledging where you are within yourself right now. How deep did you go? Stay with that exact place for just a moment. And smile to yourself. Saying the affirmation out loud or to yourself in your mind. All of me is acceptable. All of me is acceptable. All of me is acceptable. And I accept myself. I accept myself. I accept myself. And keeping a smile on your face to farther concretize the benefits of this practice, give yourself a hug. Putting the right hand under the left armpit and holding yourself, squeezing yourself. Really letting that love be self-directed. Like a spiral of rose quartz energy vibrating from your arms, going into your heart space, deep, deep, deep. I accept myself. Own it. Be it. I am acceptance. Now starting to bring some more movement into the body. Rubbing the arms. Rubbing the belly, the beautiful belly. The back. Oh, giving your body such love. Rubbing down the legs. I am here. I am alive. I am real. And feeling your ground, feeling roots underneath you, feeling yourself coming back into whatever space that you're in, noticing your surroundings. And knowing that when you open your eyes again, you will have so much more inner resource to be able to go about your day and your life accepting, first and foremost, who you are the challenges that you face, the limitations that you inevitably have as a human, your gifts, your skills, your body type, your financial situation, your misunderstandings, your ignorance, and your wisdom. Accepting yourself allows you to accept all others and all of life, one step at a time. And even those parts that we cannot accept, let's just accept that we can't accept them. And smiling at this freedom, beginning to blink open the eyes. I hope that you enjoyed this meditation. I genuinely hope that it was helpful for you. And to continue coming back to this practice of going inward and dissolving those blockages, letting the love in, letting the acceptance in, will start to make a difference in your personal experience of yourself, your life. It will dissolve unnecessary pain, soften pain, and you'll be able to start really feeling and knowing the perfection of your present moment and building the capacity to be with anything that arises within you, regardless of needing to understand it on a logical, rational, conscious level. This is the gift that we have within us, and we are supported by the unconditional love of the universe, the unconditional love of Mother Earth and Mother Nature, and of our higher selves. Please let me know how this meditation served you, or if you're having any challenges, or if you've had any insights. I'd love to hear from you. Blessings on your beautiful, unique, and perfectly imperfect journey. Much love. Bye.